Welcome to the country, where we do country things, and on today's video, we're going to be dissecting the antler that broke off of Buckshot's head yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, we had an injury where one of our breeder bucks actually hit the fence, broke off a G2 right at the base. Was bleeding pretty bad, but I don't believe that it's going to be a serious injury, and a matter of fact, I don't really believe that he was in much pain. I think the blood that was in there was just what was left over in the antler that was fixing to shed out of Velvet anyway. So we're going to go in the house, take a look at that real quick. Just give me a minute to get back in there, and then I'll be right back. Dissecting this antler here real quick, and I'll show you guys just kind of what it looks like and what the velvet looks like on the inside. I think you'll find that kind of interesting. So what I'm going to start with here, and I had this in the refrigerator overnight, so it's still, pliable and things, and there's no blood in it at all. I did wash the dirt off of it when I brought it in the house, but it wasn't really bloody or anything like that. I can get it up here to the camera, and you can see this is the inside of the velvet. That's what it looks like. You can see all of the veins, all the blood veins that go through there that feed this stuff. It kind of looks like a kiwi or something, and fruit on the outside. It's kind of looks furry, which everybody's or used to seeing it on the outside, but on the inside, it's kind of like leather. It's really pretty tough. It can tear easily, as you can see. When he hit the fence with that, he must have hit it pretty hard because he ripped a big chunk off of there. So I'll just take my knife here and take the end of it, and I'll just kind of cut through it. You can get a good look at it and see it's really like real soft leather. So here is the bone exposed, and you can see there where he managed to break it off, but it is already hardened. You can tell it's hard bone under there. So I don't think he's going to have any issues. I really don't think that he even felt the injury there. At some point, whenever the blood flow stops, this is hard antler and it has no feeling anymore. I guess it's just like your fingernails or something. I don't think he was in any kind of pain. He didn't act like he was in any kind of pain. So if you're concerned about that, which I kind of was too, now that I found this antler and seen that this bone was really hard, I believe that he wasn't in any kind of pain, or he's not in any kind of pain. This is live tissue. It is, growing and stuff. So if this would have happened earlier in the year when the blood flow was at its most, and it's really actively growing, I think it would have been a problem, but doesn't seem like it's a problem now since this is already hardened. So I'm just going to take my knife and skin this thing for you guys and kind of show you how this looks just fresh out of the velvet. So we'll just kind of come under here. And this is a pretty sharp knife, so this stuff is pretty tough. Be careful I don't cut myself. What I want to do is just skin this thing all the way up to the end and just kind of peel the bone out. Okay, there we go. So let's just kind of, similar to peeling a banana, I guess, maybe just a little bit tougher than that, but there is some blood up here. It's still in the velvet. we got that off. Let's get this little kicker. Got this little kicker here. And then there we go. There is an antler that is obviously fresh out of the velvet, about as fresh as you can get. Like I said, it's already hardened all the way to the end. So like I said, it is almost ready to come out of the velvet anyway. So I think it's going to be fine. Obviously we don't want these things to happen, but it's kind of cool to kind of see exactly how this antler is inside the velvet, and kind of use this as a learning experience to show you guys exactly what that looks like and what the antler looks like kind of inside the velvet. You can see here, you still see some of the blood veins and stuff. There's still some blood in there. How this thing was being fed. So there's a look at the velvet antler, or the antler coming out of velvet. Obviously, in the wild, those deer would just rub that off on some trees and stuff, and then they would come back and they would eat that velvet after they done rubbed it off. So kind of a neat little deal, something you don't see every day. So I thought I'd save that and I'd bring that to you guys this morning. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back.